Hello, 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 sweet friends. Welcome to this week's showing of Stitch and Scream. If you are watching the replay right now, go ahead and comment hashtag Scream Team, which obviously anyone who is here is not doing that. So if you are here watching live, comment hashtag ride or die because you guys are ride or dies, and I am so glad you're here whether you are a new friend to us, if this is your first time watching, or if you are a returning viewer. If you are a returning viewer, go ahead and comment. I would love to know what's your favorite movie so far that we have watched together. Um, I think for me, um, it would be last week, The Spiral Staircase, no doubt. That one was so, so good. So I am also so excited for this week's movie, which we will get to more in a second, but we are watching The Last Man on Earth. So, quick intro here what Stitch and Scream is all about. We are here to stitch, we're here to knit, craft. Any kind of craft is welcome. I'll be knitting. And to watch a scary classic movie. So, we are watching classic movies because they are free to stream. And plus, there's so many good ones out there that I haven't seen, I'm sure you haven't seen. So it is really fun to just experience these together. They're kinda cozy, they can be campy, but they can also touch on, like, the basis of the genre if you really appreciate horror. So, anyway, I'm just kind of rambling. But without further ado, getting into what tonight's movie is about, we are watching The Last Man on Earth and it was filmed in or sorry, published, released in 1964. Also, just gonna take a quick look at the comments here. So far, um, I'm so glad to see some people that have been coming back. Hi, Emerson. Hi, Jetty, Kim Johnson, Peyton. Glad you are back this week, Emerson, as well. Um, and yeah, Jetty, House on Haunted Hill or Spiral Staircase. House on Haunted Hill was really fun. Um, I think there's, like, other movies during this time period that are similar to House on Haunted Hill where it's kind of like a whodunit, and I think those are gonna be a lot of fun to continue watching. And yes, agreed, Spiral Staircase was ace. I think House on Haunted Hill was the best. It did have a lot of stuff from Joanne Clearance, and now, if you weren't around for the Joanne Clearance bit, that's kind of we've kinda got an inside joke in here now where if you see just, like, really silly props in these movies, it's like, "Oh my god, it was definitely from Joanne Clearance." Um, yeah, so glad you're back, Emerson. Cool. So, yeah, description of tonight's movie. Doctor Robert Morgan is the lone survivor of a plague that spread across the world. The plague caused the entire population of Earth to die, but the Doctor soon realizes that they are not going to remain dead. So it's kind of almost like a cross between zombies and vampires a bit. I mean, it's more vampire-y. I have heard that in this film I feel like I've heard in this film, it's kind of more zombie-like. I just finished the short story that this is actually based on that was published in 1954. It's written by Richard Matheson, and I was listening to it on Libby, which is, like, my library's free, like, audiobook app. Love Libby, and, it's, like, called I Am Legend and Other Stories. So the original book is I Am Legend, um, which movie comes later. We'll talk about that in a sec. Uh, but it's like in the book that I was listening to anyway, it starts off and it's like a 5-hour long short story. And I listened to it like at 1.25 speed too. And so like anyway, it was so good. Like the writing was so on. The character is like very unlikable, but in a way that you're still rooting for him. Like so it's just like complex and just really, really well written. I feel like sometimes with stories from that time period, it's just hard for me to like get into the story because the writing's just a bit different. Um, and it takes me a minute to adjust. For this one, I did not feel that at all. Highly recommend. And anyway, yeah, so that's the original story. You may also be familiar with the 2007 remake, I Am Legend, starring Will Smith, which I've only seen, I think, once a long time ago, but I remember really liking it. And I feel like I should watch that again. But also, there's an I Am Legend 2 that's supposedly getting made. There's no confirmed release date, but if you like this story and you kind of want it to keep going and seeing other renditions of it, those are all avenues for you to check it out. Um, in addition to crafting, I just really love horror. I love stories, and this is a good story, I think. So all right. If you have suggestions for other movies, for future movies, we do polls each week in our email updates. So there is a list. Sorry, there's a link in the description below that goes to the public domain movie list. And feel free to browse that, see if there's any movies that you really want to watch. And you can always like reply to the Stitch and Scream emails that I send out. Um, to suggest any movies that you might want to watch. You can also comment them here, but just so I definitely don't miss them or forget them, emailing is the best. And that's also a good reminder to please, if you haven't already, and if you're interested in the Stitch and Scream series here, then be sure to click the link below to sign up for email updates. So you can get, again, access to movie polls each week, and then also I'll email you updates on what we end up deciding to watch, as well as where to watch it. You'll get the link emailed to you each week. Um, so be sure to sign up for emails down in the description below. Okay, so I just wanted to catch up on the comments here real quick. Kim's blowing up the chat here. I asked ChatGPT about it and I said the author was so embarrassed by the movie, he used a fake name in the credits. Wow. I can't wait. Like, I'm so curious. Okay, so I really do like the book, but I've also heard good things about this movie. Um, okay, I'm so curious now. It's kind of reminds me of like I've read both the book, The Shining, and watched the movie, The Shining, right? And they're both very different. The book's by Stephen King, and The Shining, the movie, is directed by Stanley Kubrick. Both very different takes, and I really enjoy both of them. And Stephen King hated the movie. So that's just interesting, and it just makes me intrigued about like maybe the different directions that the movie goes in. And I listened to Matheson's book Hell House on audio, and it was stone cold terrifying. Okay, I need to check that out. Okay, I haven't looked at other books by him yet, but knowing that you like this one, I'm gonna check it out, and I might just try to go through other books he's written because I love a good horror and, like yeah, okay, I'm so curious. I wanna dive in. Uh Cool. Bucket of Blood, which is on the poll, is absurd and insane. I need other people to see it. Yeah, so Jetty was a recommend she recommended Bucket of Blood, which was on the poll for this week, and it kind of Jetty, let me know, like, if it's basically it seems like a if you like it, I'm guessing it's a better, um Little Shop of Horrors, because from what I understand, it's like this goofy guy gets into this predicament where he's kind of like killing people, and then he just kinda has to keep killing people. But it's like kinda goofy, and, I don't know if it's campy, but it just that kind of, storyline aspect that it had just reminded me of, um Little Shop of Horrors, which if you watch that one, you know that we all didn't really care for that one, but Jetty has really good taste, so I'm sure it's oh my god, it's written by the same people! Jetty, is it better or is it, like, same kind of I'm just so curious because we did not like that one. That's so interesting. Did you know there's a series Yes, okay, this is so funny, I was telling, this girl at work today I tell them about stuff I do for New Wave Knitting, and I was saying, "Stitch and Screams tonight," and she was like, "Oh, what are you watching?" Because she likes horror too. And I said, "The Last Man on Earth," and she goes, "Oh, like the show?" I was like, "No, not the show." It's like, "No, no, not the show." She was like, "Oh." We were laughing about it, but, um, I was like I realized I remember vaguely the show, and when I was looking up to get photos for, sending out emails and stuff this week for the different movies, the Last Man on Earth show popped up. I was like, "What is going on?" Like, that's not Vincent Price. Anyway, it was just making me laugh, so that is really funny. Um, okay, so I'll share quickly because we're not just here for the screaming, we're here for the stitching. So I'm gonna give a little update on what I am uh working on and what I've just recently finished. In the meantime, tell me what you are working on while we are going to be enjoying this film. So I have 2 finished objects to show off today, which I'm really excited because I worked on both of them in past Stitch and Scream showings. So the first one was, this sweater, which last week I showed you, and it was off the needles. Let me see if I can kinda get it a little bit better here. It was off the needles last week, but it was not yet blocked, and I literally just took it off of the blocking mat, and I'm not doing a really good job of showing it, but I will take nice photos of it very soon. I literally just tried it on bef before, like, signing on here, and I was gonna wear it for the show, but, it's just too dang hot. I, was like, "No, I'll just be uncomfortable, I think." But, I'm really excited to take photos of this, and I'm just really happy with how it turned out. And the other finished object I have is a dog bandana that I was working on last week. And for this one, not I like the design, not in love with the yarn and drape of it. As you can see, it's very stiff, and I think that's because it's, quite a thick yarn. So, I'm not sure this is actually just like what is it? Lily's or is it Sugar, Lily, and Cream? Like, I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, that basic kind of, like, dishcloth cotton? And I thought it'd be really good for a dog bandana because it's just easily washable, but I think it's just a little too thick of a yarn for the size of the bandana. So, as a result, it's just kind of stiff. Maybe if I did a looser gauge, but, um, I don't know, I think it's still the thickness of the yarn, to be honest. And I don't know if this is DK or worsted, but either way. But I do feel like I did a really good job with the design. I had frogged this like 3 different times. It does look like a green thong, I know, it really does. But, basically, like, I wish I brought in her collar, but her collar I don't know if you guys have seen other bandanas like this before, but you can basically, like, put the collar through it, and then it goes around her neck with the collar on, so it's not like you have a knot or anything that, like, comes undone. And Emma is like, um Emma's just she's a German Shepherd Belgian Malinois mix, and she's just a wild child. So, anyway, I thought this would be a really good way so it stays on. I'm really proud of the I-cord edge here. So, that was the tricky part I had to nail down. And basically, like, I cast on at first, I tried to do it like I don't know, I tried it a few different ways, but basically what I decided on was, doing this first, this folded hem, and then I cast off a couple stitches on each end, knit it, decrease it, and then I go back and cast on the I-cord edge and kind of like seam it together in a way that makes it look continued, which I thought was pretty dang nifty. So I am working on a second version with a thinner yarn right now. So it's a pink thong. And I've just finished, I cast off yesterday. And I am now working, sorry, I'm like off to the side here. I am working on the I-cord edge right now. So we'll see how far I get on that during the show. And it does look kind of purpley actually in this light. It's like kind of like a purpley pink. I think this is Malabrigo, no, Manostel Uruguay Sammy in color peony. That's about I think that's right. But I like the drape of this so much better. It's very stretchy and drapey. And I saw what was it? Jetty. You said a looser gauge on a bandana might get snagged on stuff. That's so true. But it is so cute. It's true. But I could see it with Emma getting snagged on things. Um, okay. So, okay, also good to know, much better than Little Shop of Horrors. Okay. Cool. We'll have to check it out. It'll definitely be so the way I'm also doing separate polls because this is what was the movie called? Oh, Bucket of Blood. It was on the poll for this week, didn't win. I'm kind of like for ones that haven't won in like 2 weeks in a row, or if I feel like it was like last place and there wasn't a lot of interest compared to other movies, I'm gonna circle them back in for the most part. So even if like it was on and didn't win last week, it might show up in a poll again here soon. Because I know like Night of the Living Dead, those were in the first two polls, and it was close to winning, I think, both times. Those are gonna be back in the polls because I really want to watch the Night of the Living Dead. So yeah. Okay. What else we got? Oh, thank you, Amy. Appreciate it. I'm glad you like the sweater. I'm just finishing the final cuff of my Claire de Lune sweater that I've been working on each week here. That's so exciting. It's really fun to see you guys working on projects each week and like making progress. That's awesome. I love that. I hope it's turning out well and that you're liking it. Cool. Yes, I'm working on short row shaping on sleeves for on Andrea, and last time I got her last name wrong and you corrected me. But I think it's Andrea Gone. Andrea Gone. That's I shouldn't be struggling so much with that name. I'm sorry. Um, that's really cool. I'm glad you're making progress on that because that you were working on that last week too. Let's see, Peyton. I'm crocheting a self-draft poncho slash shawl top thing, kind of like the dandelion drift poncho, but a crochet version. Okay, this sounds awesome. I'm not familiar with this, what the dandelion drift poncho is, but it sounds really cool. I'll check it out after this. That's awesome. Thanks, Emerson. I love the dog bandana. Might have to do ones for my furry friends. I'm crocheting a corset for my Chapel Rowan Halloween costume. Okay, that's so awesome. I just said awesome like for every person, but that is really cool and good on you for being on the game. Like September 25th, you got over a month to work on that. I I am terrible with things like that, so props to you. Also, I will say, I should have said this, but I am working on this. This is like a pattern I'm gonna put out. I'm planning as a free pattern, the dog bandana. So you can make one for your furry friends too. So stay tuned for the free pattern. And oh my gosh, Victorious Beach, I'm knitting the tall staple beanie. That's okay. You know that makes me happy. Tall staple beanie is one of my patterns, and it is honestly, I think, such a staple, hence the name. But it's a great, just tall kind of like beanie, and you can use any weight yarn, any gauge, and it's just perfect for fall. Honestly, I've been noticing like my three top sellers right now, well, I'd say the top 2 easy are the stable sweater and the tall stable beanie. Like, that's what people are making, so that's awesome. Since my local library is giving out yarn t for knitters to knit hats for charity, and that makes it even all so much better. I'm honored you're using my pattern for that. That's very sweet. Thank you for sharing. I'm working on a baby sweater for my niece. So cute. Okay, love it. Jetty's working on Fair Isle Vest. I'm halfway done and it's so fun. That is very cool. Sounds like a great project. I'm knitting a basic black beanie for my boyfriend. That's very sweet of you. Is it going to be a holiday gift, birthday gift, or just because you love him kind of gift? Let us know. The crochet corset sounds exciting. Yes, it does. Um, and oh my goodness, like I don't know. I was just gonna say, like, I wish I could see your guys' photos. Like, I wish you could also do photos in addition to the comments, but maybe that's something for like a Patreon or a different Discord or something kind of exclusive, um, where we do that in the future. But just an idea because all of these projects sound so cool. Okay, that's great. Thank you so much for sharing. I hope you make lots of progress on your projects during the movie. But also, I'll say this is a little bit of a longer movie than normal. I think most of the movies have been just about an hour, maybe an hour 15. And this one is the longest, I believe, so far, at an hour and a half, I believe. I'm kind of guesstimating, but from what I remember seeing. And yeah, so I guess without further ado, I'm going to start the movie. I don't think there are captions. Let me just check real quick. No captions. I really wish there was captions available on more of these movies. But I'm going to get this full screen and going. I'm going to mute myself and we will see each other in the comments. And I hope we enjoy this movie.
Another day to live through. Better get started. December 1965. Is that all it has been since I inherited the world? Only 3 years. Seems like 100 million. An empty, dead, silent world. More of them for the pit. Every day there are more of them. They live off the weak ones and leave them for the pit. KOKW calling. Come in. KOKW calling. I'm on international frequency. Come in. They can't bear to see their image. It repels them. I need more mirrors. And this garlic's lost its pungency. There was a time when eating was pleasurable. Now it bores me. Just fuel for survival. I'll settle for coffee and orange juice this morning. But first, there's my life to consider. I'd better replace that garlic. I'll need more, lots more. Better stop off and get them. I can't afford the luxury of anger. Anger can make me vulnerable. It can destroy my reason, and reason's the only advantage I have over them. I've got to find where they hide during the day. Uncover every one of them. Now, where did I finish off yesterday? Madison Street to 31st Avenue. 11 kills. Over 3 years. And there's more than half the city I haven't searched. They're perfect. Just wide enough to keep the flesh apart so their body seal can't function. And how many more of these will I have to make before they're all destroyed? They want my blood. It's their lives or mine. I still get squeamish. Wait, that garlic. I'd better put it back where it belongs. I can't live a heartbeat away from hell and forget it. One more stop I'll have to make. I can get rid of them later. Right now, I'm out of gas. They're still fresh, but I'll take only what I need. They've got to last. They can wait, too. I've got my life to worry about. Those mirrors have to be replaced before dark. Square blocks to search. How many of them still exist? How long will I have to keep up this search?
Pausing super quick because I feel like there's other people there people are like, "Why isn't he doing this? Why isn't he doing this?" And I, like, completely agree. I would say the first thing that I started questioning was the pit, which, is like I didn't like that it was already smoking/perpetually slash perpetually burning because I was like, "Wait, how is that just, like, still burning?" Right? Even if he does throw in some bodies and blows them up every day. Um I just don't think it would be, like, perpetually smoking like that, so that just kind of, like, threw me off. Kinda nitpicky, but still. But, yeah, like, I mean, like, so he lives in the middle of Nowheresville, but the store is stocked. Maybe he has gone to different stores. This was my thought. Maybe he's gone to different stores. He found this one and it has like it looks like a generator of some sort. So maybe he was like, "Oh, this store has a generator. I can keep things cool." And maybe he's gotten things from other places and put them in this place that has the ability to keep things stocked, is my thought, but I could just be very generous right now. Um yeah, in the book, he does grow garlic, and I actually really loved that 'cause it would be like this detail of him being in his house, and everything just reeks of garlic, and he kind of, like, goes insane. Like, he goes insane for a number of reasons, but, because the garlic smell is just, like, everywhere. It's just, like, a part of his life, which I thought was a good detail. Um, let's see. Yeah, save on stuff just to save on gas. Uh, he is, like, the only guy there, so, like, maybe eventually, but it's more of like, would things spoil? I don't know. Yes, I hope he starts gardening. Um, yeah, bodies aren't really that flammable, so, like, why are they just smoking? Anyway, just one we all have lots of questions, I think, so we're all kind of in the skeptical piece, which yeah, I hope anyway, let's keep watching the movie.
I haven't much time left. It'll be dark in an hour. And now, 12 long hours before the sun will rise and drive them back to darkness.
Out. Come out.
Mom, I can't see! I can't see! Mom!
Another day. Another day to start all over again. Birds. Birds. God, how I miss you. The sun's already set. They'll be everywhere.
It's Morgan. Get him. Morgan. Do you hear, Morgan? Morgan. Do you hear, Morgan?
3 years. Hey, Verge.
Yes? Oh, no. My makeup. My hair.
Hey, where is everybody? All I can see
Hi,
is
Ben.
Oh.
Everybody's waiting
I can
for
hear
you.
children, but I can't see any children.
Uncle Ben! Uncle Ben! Hey, look at Uncle Ben! Uncle Ben! Uncle
Kathy.
Ben! Uncle Ben!
Open them and see. Open them and
Oh,
see.
come.
Kathy.
Take a look at this.
It's highly theoretical, Ben.
Theoretical. Do I have to remind you that theory is the beginning of solution?
Is Europe's disease carried on the wind? Is it, Ben?
Could be.
And if it is
It isn't, Verge.
that what you really think or just what you'd like to think, Robert?
I cannot accept half-baked theories that sell newspapers. I'm a scientist, not an alarmist.
You're whistling past the graveyard.
Is that a commentary on my work at the lab?
We both know how hard you've worked.
I'm sorry, Ben. I just can't accept the idea of universal disease.
Uncle Ben, you promised y'all card trick.
All right, Kathy. Who can resist that face? All right. Card tricks. Card tricks.
Robert, is it possible this germ or virus could be airborne?
Anything is possible, Verge. The best brains in the world have been running through this thing with a fine-tooth comb. The germ is visible under a microscope, but it's not like any bacilli ever known.
In what way?
It can't be destroyed by any process we've been able to uncover.
But with the whole world trying, there must be a solution.
Hey, Mommy, when are you gonna cut the cake?
Right now, our problem is to cut that cake.
Hey, Mommy! Hey, Mommy!
Coming.
The wind wake you up?
It always does.
How do you feel?
I'm all right.
Oh, don't get up, honey.
I'm not sick, Bob. I'll make
You
your
don't
breakfast.
have to.
I'll be all right. Go on and read your paper.
All right. Oh, sweetheart, look, if you don't feel well, please go back to bed.
I'm just a little tired, that's all. I wish somebody would find a vaccine.
It's all we're working on at the lab, Verge. Maybe you better not send her to school today.
All right. You think you should go to work?
I have to.
Oh, Bob. Bob. I'm so frightened.
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
Well,
The bacilli are multiplying.
that kicks the bone marrow theory in the head.
This specimen shows a higher white count than when I put it on the slide. Those cells are still living, Dr. Mercer, off one another.
There has to be an answer. You heard that all communications are ended outside the continental limits?
Yes, I heard.
That leaves it in our laps. So we keep trying. Where's Cortland?
Well, he should be here by now.
You two stay on this virus theory until I decide it's exhausted.
Right.
Yes, sir?
Morgan will fill you in.
All right, sir. And what did the great man of science have to say today? More of the usual?
Oh, he's trying, Ben, just like the rest of us.
And nothing works. The streets are swarming with truckloads of bodies that they're throwing into that god-awful pit. And the dedicated Dr. Mercer goes on with his plodding, unimaginative approach.
You have a better idea?
Maybe. At least it involves imagination.
Ben, it's as simple as this. An unknown germ is being blown around the world. It's highly contagious and it's reached plague proportions.
And you don't believe some of the dead have come back?
Now, let's get to work.
And why are they burning the bodies? Why don't they bury them?
Because it's the best known way to control the contagion, to keep the germ from spreading.
That's what we've always believed, at any rate.
You'd prefer us to believe in vampires?
If they exist, yes. There are stories being told, Bob.
By people who are out of their minds with fear.
Maybe. But there are too many to be just coincidental. Stories about people who have died and have come back.
They're stories, Ben, stories.
And why are the infected people always so tired in the daytime? Why can't they stand the sunlight? Why are they only seen at night?
Come here. Look.
I know his
Look. Now, is this bacilli or isn't it?
It doesn't alter.
And this bacilli is found in the blood of every infected person, or isn't it?
To show me germs is not to refute these stories, Bob. Point is, if there are vampires, they exist in spite of these germs.
Come on, let's get to work.
And until further notice, this station will continue its around-the-clock coverage of this national disaster. And now, we switch you to the state capitol, where His Excellency, the Governor, is speaking from the Executive Mansion. Further, I have, in conjunction with the federal government, declared this state to be a disaster area. The public health is dependent on bodies of the deceased being burned. You must notify the health department immediately if you have a plague victim in your home. Under no circumstances should you gather publicly. In view of the dire emergency that exists, I intend to...
Anything new?
Huh? No, nothing new. Nothing.
Mommy, where are you? Mommy, I can't see. Mommy.
I'm going to call the doctor.
I said no. Virg, there's nothing they can do.
We can't just let her lie there.
Well, this way she has a chance. If you call a doctor, he'll report it. Do you want that?
Mommy, help me. Mommy. Mommy, please help me. Mommy, help me.
How can you be so sure she's...
Blindness is one of the symptoms. You're not to call a doctor under any circumstances. No one is to come into this house. Now remember that.
Mommy. Mommy. Mommy, where are you?
I've got to pick Ben Cortman up on the way to the lab. No one is to come into this house. Now remember that.
Oh. No, please! No! Please let it be buried in me! Please, for God's sake, don't take him away like this! You can't! You can't!
Who's there?
It's me, Ben. We're late. Ben, what's the matter with you?
Nothing, and I'm going to keep it that way.
Ben, look, let's talk about this.
There's nothing to talk about. You think I'm out of my mind. You laughed at me and my theory. You might be one of them.
Ben, look, you're ill. You ought to see a doctor.
No doctors. You take care of your life, I'll take care of mine. Now get away from here. You understand? Get away from here!
If you're looking for anybody but me, forget it.
Are they all gone?
That's right.
Is there any hope from the latest reports?
No, not yet. But believe me, Morgan, we'll find an answer.
When, Doctor? We need it right now. I need it.
You're the only one who wasn't afraid to come here today.
What's going to happen, Dr. Mercer? Is everybody in the world going to die before someone finds the answer?
No, I don't think so. I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
All right, let's roll.
When? When?
I called a doctor. I had to.
I told you not to call anyone.
Mom, she was blind. She couldn't see. She kept reaching out her hands, groping for me. Then, all of a sudden, she was gone. When they came in, I tried to stop them. They took her.
I saw a truck out there. Was that it? Was it?
I'm sorry, lady. There's nothing I can do. Let that truck through. Get out of the way. Get back, folks. Nobody's allowed out there. Please, all of you, get behind those lines. Look sharp there. Move. Move along. Make way for that truck. Make way. Hey, you, mister! Come back! Come back!
Did this truck just come in from Market Street? I said, did this truck just come in from Market Street?
Mister, I don't know.
Hey, you don't belong in here. Get out. I said get out. I want my daughter. Mister, a lot of daughters are in there, including my own.
Mom! Mom, I can't see! I can't see! Mom!
Verge. Verge. Oh. No. I won't let them put you there, Verge. I promise. I won't let them put you there. Who is it? Who's there?
Robert. 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 Okay, quick intermission. That was really creepy. That's one thing I really like about this movie is just like how haunting that must be to have people you know come back and like do that. Just yeah. Anyway, all right, quick intermission. I'll be right back. Get a fresh beverage, whatever you got to do, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, making sure my mic still works. All right, cool. All right, we are going to get back into it here. And let me know, scale of 1 to 10, how you're liking the movie so far, in the comments. And let's get back into it.
Morgan! We're going to kill you, Morgan! Morgan! You hear? here, Morgan? Morgan? Do you hear, Morgan?
If Cortman thinks he can get to me by destroying my car, his wits are getting dull. This convertible would be nice. Probably handles well. But I can't think of comfort. There was a time when I shopped for a car. Now I'm looking for a hearse. This station wagon will have to do. Alive. It's alive. Wait! Don't run away! Come back here! Don't run away! Come back! Come back here! Wherever he is, I've got to find him. If I have to search every street, every house, every alley, every inch of this town, I've got to find him. Come back! Hey, boy, where are you? Where are you, pal? Come here. They're dead. They've been staked. But these are made of iron. That's wood. Like mine. Someone else is alive in this world. But where are they? Where are they hiding? How many are there? Where did they come from? Why haven't I seen them? This is Robert Morgan. If somebody can hear me, answer me. For God's sake, answer me. This is KOKW calling. KOKW calling. Answer me. You finally decided to come back. It's all right, boy. Good boy. Oh, don't worry, boy. You're going to be all right. Yes, you are. There, now we've got you all cleaned up. You're gonna feel better. I'm gonna put you down here now and you can rest. Got you all cleaned up. There you go. Rest. Oh. You know they're out there, don't you? You poor, driven thing. Everything's gonna be all right. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Everything's gonna be all right. All right. You're going to get better. We're gonna have lots of happy times together. You'll see, everything's gonna be fine. What's the use? Wait, I'm not gonna hurt you. Can't you understand? Wait! Wait! I'm not going to hurt you. Wait! 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 I couldn't be out here in the daylight if I was one of them. You know that they can't come out until sundown. Do you want to come with me or do you want to face them? You feeling better?
Yes,
Would you like a cup of coffee?
thank you. You seem very well organized here.
Yeah.
My name is Ruth Collins. I was married. I lost my husband. You are alone? You were married.
Yes.
Children?
A daughter.
What are you doing? Please stop, please. Stop it, please. You're making me sick.
Why do you turn
Please.
away?
Please.
Why do you turn away? You are infected.
No.
Infected systems are allergic to garlic.
You think I'm one of them?
You will be.
You've made up your mind just because I...
You can't change the facts by talking.
Facts. What facts? That I got sick? I've had a sensitive stomach all my life. I saw my husband killed, torn to pieces right in front of our house. I've been wandering ever since. Hiding at night, not eating more than scraps. Sick with mourning, sick with fear, unable to sleep. Then you shout at me. You chased me across a field, hit me, dragged me to this house. And to top it all, when I get sick because you shove a piece of reeking garlic in my face, you tell me I'm infected.
Where are
Let
you
me
going?
go.
You can't go out there. It's almost sunset.
Let me go,
You
I
can't
said.
go out there now. In a few
I
minutes,
don't
the streets
care.
will be full
Let
up.
me go.
At
I don't
least let me give you a
care.
blood test.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
You must be hungry. I'll fix you some dinner. You know, you should eat.
I can't. You seem used to them.
Oh, as much as anybody could be. I'm not frightened of them anymore, if that's what you mean. Oh, I protect myself against them, but only because there's so many. Individually, they're weak, mentally incompetent, like animals after a long famine. If they weren't, they surely would have found a way of breaking in here a long time ago.
Come out, Morgan.
Hear that? That's Ben Cortman. He was my friend.
Your friend.
He was like a kid brother. If I could find him and destroy him.
But you said he was your friend.
When I find him, I'll drive a stake through him, just like all the others.
But you lived through all this. Do you know why?
Perhaps I was chosen. That's a laugh. Or perhaps it's because a long time ago when I worked in Panama, I was bitten in my sleep by a bat. My theory is that the bat had previously acquired the vampire germ. By the time it entered my blood, it had been strained and weakened by the bat system. As a result, I have immunity. Well, it's only a guess, but it's all I have to go on.
You don't think that I'm immune, do you?
It's a simple matter to find out whether you are or not.
What will you do if I am infected? Cure me? You don't have to answer. I know as well as you do. It's incurable.
There might be a way. If not of killing the germ, at least of containing it, keeping it from spreading. If I had the equipment, the time.
Which you don't.
You are one of them.
I was. And without that injection, I'll be one again.
What do you mean? You found a solution?
That's right. Exactly as you said it could be. I take that for it.
What is it?
Defibrinated blood plus vaccine. The blood feeds the germ. The vaccine keeps it isolated and prevents it from multiplying. We've had it for some time now.
We?
There are quite a number of us.
And I thought you were alone. I was going to cure you. Does that amuse you?
No.
Now, I want the truth. I want all of it. Why are you here?
To find out if you know any more than we do. You know far less. We're alive. Infected, yes, but alive. We're going to reorganize society. Do away with all those wretched creatures who are neither alive nor dead. Start everything all over again.
And you want me to join?
You can't join us. You're a monster to them. Why do you think I ran when I saw you? Even though I was assigned to spy on you. Because I was so terrified of what I'd heard about you. You're a legend in the city, moving by day instead of night. Leaving as evidence of your existence bloodless corpses. Many of the people you destroyed were still alive. Many of them were loved ones of the people in my group.
I didn't know.
Is there any way you can get out of here?
What do you mean?
They're coming after you tonight. That's why I was sent here. To prevent you from resisting them. I'm supposed to keep you here. Until they come.
To kill me.
Yes.
Your new society sounds charming.
The beginning of any society is never charming or gentle.
And you pretended to be shocked at my violence. Well, what are you waiting for? Why don't you go on and use it? Get it over with. Use it. Get it over with.
Now you know. What are you going to do? you doing?
It's already done.
What?
Look. Look. You see? It worked, Ruth. The antibodies in my blood worked. My blood has saved you, Ruth. Do you know what this means? You and I can save all the others. We won't be alone. We'll never be alone again.
You are sure?
Wait. Don't be afraid. Where are you
I've got to
going?
get out of here. Tell them you're not a
You
threat to
can't
us.
go out there.
You
You
can save all
wouldn't
of
get
us.
10 feet.
When they come here, there won't be time for questions and answers. They'll come to kill. For God's sake, Robert, let me go. Oh, Robert, please,
Ruth, look, tomorrow.
please. Robert.
Tomorrow, Ruth. Tomorrow will be
No.
all right.
Robert, no. Robert,
Yes, Ruth.
what if this doesn't last?
But it will. I've already checked it under the microscope. Wait, I'll show you. I'll prove it to you. I'll check it again. Ruth, just take a look at this. This will prove it to you. Ruth, there's no change. I've double checked.
Robert!
Ruth. Ruth!
Robert!
Ruth, get away from her. Ruth, are you all right? Are you all right?
Run, Robert! Robert, run! Run! They've got to kill you, Robert. Run! Run!
Up there!
There he is.
Wait! You don't understand! Wait!
Get him! Get him!
This way. Hey, over here. This way. Cover outside. Stand back.
There he is, in the church. Over there.
You freaks! All of you. All of you freaks! Mutations!
Hold it.
You're freaks. I'm a man. The last man.
Robert.
They were afraid of me. They were afraid of me. They were afraid of me.
I didn't know. Don't cry. There's nothing to cry about. We're all safe now. All safe.
Whoa, okay. Um, Tell me the rating out of scale to 1, 0 to 10. Um, I feel like, uh, the ending, I don't know, I feel like that twist could be okay. It's the same thing in the book. Well, very similar, I'll say, where it's like the secret society of people who are infected but didn't die. And I don't know. I don't feel like it's necessary. I kind of just want him to just go insane. Like, I just kind of like, yeah. Oh, Kim Johnson says -1 out of 10. See, I feel like I give it a 6 or a 7 because I think the movie itself is really well done. I like the writing, I like the acting, I like the cinematography. I like the story for the most part, like 3/4 of the way through. But then it's just like at the end, yeah, exactly. Up until the woman gets brought into the story. I feel like that's just when the twist happens that I just don't necessarily love. But it looks like we got some 8 out of 10s. Jetty saying 6. All right. Well, keep any opinions rolling in. I wanted to share too. I hope you guys had good progress on your knitting projects or whatever you're working on. I was able to work from like about here on the I cord to past the halfway point at the bottom, which is so satisfying. Like, I love turning the bottom of this, and it's looking real good. So I had a good prog like, productive movie time, and yeah, I just really enjoyed this movie. Like, I'm so glad we watched it. It was on the to watch list here for a while, and it was also recommended by a viewer, so I hope that viewer also enjoyed it. Um, what else? Amy, let's see. I love the book for the depth and the character and everything you need to survive. Yes, and negotiation skills between the 2 groups would have solved everything, 7 out of 10. Yeah, it's like this weird, like, I just feel like they jumped right to, like, "Okay, we're instantly enemies." And it was kinda like that in the book too because he had killed so many vampires, which is why they didn't like him. But, like, I just feel like, he found a way to cure, so, like, why not talk about it and figure something out? Yeah, he didn't have to die. He didn't have to. And it definitely didn't have to be at a church. I don't know, I feel like they were kinda going for something there. I don't think it was necessary. Mm, that's just my opinion. Um, Thank you. The I-cord looks very neat and professional. I've been working on my I-cord stuff. It's part of my staple tank design that's in testing right now. So I've had to do a lot of I-cords lately, and I feel like I'm getting pretty good at them. One tip that I learned from the tutorial that I just learned from forever ago is that to do a very neat I-cord the way I'm doing it, which is like you cast on 3 stitches and then go along the edging, is to work from the wrong side. So I'm picking it up from the wrong side, which also looks quite neat. But then it just creates kind of a more neat effect on the front side. Just a little knitting tip for you. Um, Okay, and Catherine. So tragic, but it was good. So well done. I like the exploration of the idea. I feel like this type of movie is probably pretty novel for the time. I really do. I think it was. I think that's a good call out. Um, yeah, and he's a very believable crier. Yeah, I'd agree with that too. Um, yeah, and I think I almost from what I remember of the story, I could be wrong because again, I Am Legend, the one with Will Smith, probably like soon after it came out, which was I think in 2007. So it's been a minute. Um, and my taste has changed since then. So, but I do remember really liking that, and it doesn't, from what I recall, it doesn't take that twist. And I think that's why I like the story a bit more, actually. So if you are interested in checking out that version, I do think it's good. Like if you think the story was like you enjoyed the story and want to kind of see it in a different, more modern version, modern take, highly recommend checking out I Am Legend, um, the 2007 version. So, um, all right, I think we got our showing here for the week, guys. So I will be probably contacting y'all via email on most likely Monday. I aim to do it on Fridays, but usually just it doesn't happen. But I'll try for Friday tomorrow to get an email out with some movie options that we can vote on for next week. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. The link to check out the public domain horror movie list is in the description below. And oh, yes, Nancy, thank you. Talk about your gloves, please. I left them in the other room, so I am so, so sorry. But yes, they are basically I got them on Amazon. I'll actually put a link to them in our next newsletter. Basically, the ones I have are pink, and I like them because they have a little bit of like silicone linings, just very lightly along. So, like, they're kind of sticky. You can still grab things. They're fingerless. So they go up to about here, and they just have a slight compression that is supposed to help with blood flow and to prevent hand pain. So if you are already experiencing some hand pain, then it's not going to like cure it, but it does help to circulate the blood. And I find that it can help to just like prevent pain and keep things nice and I don't know, good. I sometimes also sleep with them on just to kind of get some of that compression while I'm in bed. Um, and if I'm ever having any extra aches or anything like that, then, I definitely reach for those. I also you can get different types of compression stuff if you feel aches and pains elsewhere. So for me, I got a repetitive motion injury from knitting, like, back in 2020? No, it must have been yeah, I think it was 2021. Um, and I couldn't knit for 4 months. I had to go to physical therapy. It was, like, this whole to-do. Um It really sucked. But I learned from that, I got a compression glove, so I got radial itis, which is like tendonitis, but, like, for your radial nerve, which is, like, right near your, um, elbow, and so I have also a compression sleeve that I sometimes use, so if you ever have any pain like that also, just be mindful to stretch, y'all, like, I hope you're taking time to do some of these bad boys, um, yeah, that feels good. But yeah, just be mindful to stretch, take care of your body, don't work through any aches or pains really, just, like, make sure to get your stretches in, and take care of yourself. But yeah, I will include a link to the gloves that I use and like in our next, email that goes out, again, either tomorrow or Monday. If you haven't signed up for email updates yet, the link is in the description below, and that will allow you to get access to our polls for movies each week. So you can choose what we watch, and I'll also be sending you directly the links to join us. So, yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys this week. So I'm excited to see what we watch next week. I really enjoyed this movie tonight. Appreciate you all being here. It's always a fun time. I look forward to it every week, and I hope you do too. So I hope to see you next week, and we'll talk soon. Have a good night, everyone.